Rules on exponents. The product rule. The product rule states, if you multiply by like bases, you add the powers. So let's talk about this. A base is something that's being raised to a power. Power is also called the exponential, the exponent. It's also called a degree. It's also called raised to. So, you know, there's different terminology for it. But basically what it boils down to is that I have some base raised to a power. If I'm multiplying two bases that are identical, I can add the powers. So let's use an example of a raised to m times a raised to n. You agree the base here is a, and my powers here, or exponential or degree or raised to, is m and n. So since my bases are alike, do you agree a and a are alike, then we can take it and write the base one time, and we can take the powers and add them together. Well, we are done with this answer because we don't know the value of a, m, and n. But let's use an example where we at least know the value of the power. So say I have ax raised to the third power times x raised to the second power. We agree here, my base here is x, and my power here is 3 and 2. So since we're multiplying like bases, we're going to write the base once, and we're going to add the powers together. 3 plus 2 gives me 5. Now that's my answer because I don't know the value of x, but let's use something that we do know the value. Say we have 2 squared times 2 to the, third. So here my base is 2. My powers here is 2 and 3. So the rule states if the bases are alike, we can write it once, right? And add the powers. So I have 2 plus 3, which means 2 to the 5th. But we know the value of 2. And 2 to the 5th is the same as saying 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, meaning that there is 5 sets of 2's being multiplied together. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 makes 8, times 2 makes 16, times 2 makes 32. So the answer here is 32. Always simplify if you know the value.